Hey everybody, Scott here with SpringfieldDogTrainer.com. I attended an emergency preparedness seminar over at Laketown Animal Hospital. Dr. Kate over there put on a mini seminar about things that you should have in your emergency preparedness kit for your pets. We always think about things that we should have for us as humans, but sometimes we overlook the fact that we should probably have some things together and ready to go just in case there would happen to be some sort of an emergency. Our pets would need some special things as well. And I just wanted to first say thank you to Dr. Kate over at Laketown Animal Hospital in Springfield for hosting this event. And they put everybody's name in a hat, and I happened to win an emergency preparedness kit, so that was cool too. So I thought I would share with you guys some of the things that you should think about putting together for your emergency preparedness kit. It's important to have. So they say about 3 days or so of food and water, so little bottles of water, and you can get little collapsible bowls are handy to have. Also, they've got in here some eye wash. They've got some hydrogen peroxide. They've got some isopropyl alcohol. There's actually a lot of stuff in here. Got some clean towels and some gauze patches, some cotton, cold compress, just lots of things that you, if you plan ahead and think about it ahead, you'll come up with a lot of your own ideas too of things that would be handy to have in case there would be an emergency. I'm going to go over some of the things that are listed on this sheet, just some of the ideas, so maybe you can start putting together your own kit. I already said 3 days worth of food and water is a good idea. Medicines that your pet might take and your pet's medical records and medical history would be a good idea to keep in here. Any kind of a first aid kit, and you can talk to your veterinarian more about that. Different things that you find in the first aid kit, like we talked about the cotton and the gauze and things like that. Collar with your dog's ID tags, maybe an extra leash perhaps. A slip lead might be something smart to keep in your kit. It might be a good idea, especially if you have a smaller dog or cat, to keep a pet carrier close by to have handy with your kit. So you might want to put your dog or small cat in a little crate. Sanitation things, like they've got in here a little bottle of Lysol, or you can get those little Lysol wipes, might be a good idea. This was one that I really hadn't thought of. A picture of you and your pet together. If you became separated from your pet during an emergency, a picture of you and your pet together, would help show that you own that dog or that cat when you had to go looking for it if you guys got separated. So that's something I really hadn't thought about, but that's a really, really good idea. Obviously, if your dog, has a toy to keep it occupied or something, it might be smart to put something like that in there. But that's a few of the things. You can go to ready.gov for some more ideas. Something that's not on here that I think would be smart to have in your kit would be a muzzle if you have a dog. Sometimes if you're having to do something to your dog and your dog is injured, it might be a good idea to have a muzzle just in case. And on that note, it would probably be a good idea to have your dog conditioned to the muzzle. So I think I'm going to do a video on conditioning a dog to a muzzle. Because that's something that gets overlooked a lot and is really important, can come in real handy if ever needed. If the vet ever has to do something to your dog, or if you were in an emergency and your dog was injured and you had to do something to your dog that wasn't so fun or wasn't so pleasant, it might be a good idea to have a muzzle on the dog. any amount of extra stress on the dog, or the dog's already in pain and now you're trying to do whatever to it, might be a good idea to have a muzzle on the dog. So again, I want to say thank you to Dr. Kate over at Lake Town Animal Hospital for having the seminar on the Ready Preparedness kits, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot.